Hello. Okay, so recently I seen a commercial on Nickelodeon, the Kids Choice Awards commercial on Nicktoons, right? So they said that Dragon Ball Daima is nominated, right, in the animation section of the Kids Choice Awards. But anyways, though, like, my problem with this is how come it's always Dragon Ball that it be the first anime to, like, for example, I don't know, but it's always Dragon Ball gotta be the first anime to do something when it got something to do with Western stuff, like involved in the Western stuff, like events and stuff. Dragon Ball has to be the first anime to, like, make history, and I ain't got a problem with that. But why is it always Dragon Ball? It was so many new animes that came out last year. They could have been also nominated for the Kids Choice Awards, but somehow they just picked Dragon Ball instead. There's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like, I don't know, they always want Dragon Ball to be the anime that breaks so many what makes history. They want Dragon Ball to be the anime to break history, just the number one anime all the time. And that's my problem. I don't have, like, nothing against Dragon Ball, but why does it always have to be the only anime to make history all the time? Okay, so Dragon Ball Daima, let me talk about that. I saw all 20 episodes, and what I really didn't like about it was it felt rushed. Okay, and people did say it was in production before Akira Toriyama died, but I feel like that he had enough time to, like, work on the series, and at least, like, the story wasn't better, but you could have told it much longer, like, you could have made a way where you could have told the story, and it could have been much longer than it was. 20 episodes ain't enough. Okay, so the fights were extremely boring in this series. It's something about it, but I didn't like it. I mean, at first I was just excited to see new Dragon Ball content, just as everybody else was excited for it. Like, the other Dragon Ball fans were excited for it, but it weared off after a while, because when I was watching some of those episodes, it was just like, it just didn't feel like the original Dragon Ball that I was used to watching, you know. Oh, I'm sorry for getting off topic. I think I still am on topic, but yeah, the series was okay. It wasn't bad, but it could have been better. That's what I'm saying. But I feel like whoever is running the stuff, or since now that, like, anime has a bunch of audience and it's mainstream now, I feel like that they always, some kind of way, they always got to involve anime, even if it doesn't have nothing to do with anime. I feel like that some type of way, like, certain stuff in Western media, something like that, they always got to find a way to involve anime to attract people these days. I feel like that they use anime as some type of thing where they can pull in audience, more views and stuff. They use it for attention now, and it's just, that's not a good thing. I mean, it is interesting to see an anime go to the Kids Choice Awards for the first time, but, like, automatically making Dragon Ball Daima being nominated for it, really? I don't have nothing against it, but they always want Dragon Ball to be the main anime that they run to all the time, and it's getting kind of annoying now. there were so many new anime that came out last year, and you telling me that out of all those animes, it's just Dragon Ball Daima really just made it where they were the perfect nominee? That's what you telling me? And if that's the case, then like Dragon Ball was on Nickelodeon back in the day. How come it never went to Nicktoons back then? I say Nicktoons. How come it never went to Kids Choice Awards back then? If y'all enjoyed the franchise so much, you get what I'm saying? My goodness gracious, I feel like that over here when it comes to like events, like special events or award shows, I feel like that they are so desperate these days to get people to watch that they'll do anything. You know, your award shows used to be fun and exciting, and just like, I guess the commercials and just the people, the familiar faces you see attracted you to watch the award shows. But nowadays, I don't want to watch any award show. I don't even care if the people I recognize like is there in those award shows, you know. But I feel like that by them adding Dragon Ball Daima, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I'm just not surprised by it at all. Dragon Ball always has to be that anime that just, no matter what, it's that anime that they go to just like, they just, Dragon Ball is the anime that people have very high expectations for, and like, it's got that role where as long as it's Dragon Ball, it can always be good, you know. It has that type of status. It's always good. It's always something that you can like go to, you know. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but like, I'm saying that these days over here in like America and American media, they just use anime just for attention, just not genuinely. They just use it for attention. It's just really ridiculous, you know. Just insane. But I enjoyed Dragon Ball Daima. I really did. It wasn't a bad series at all. The only problem I have is just Nickelodeon. It's just, they just want to attract attention in the most laziest way possible. I really do. I just feel like they use anime these days just for a bunch of attention because they know it's mainstream now. Because if that's the case, if Dragon Ball Daima went to Kids Choice Awards, shouldn't it Dragon Ball already been to the Kids Choice Awards? They had so many years to nominate it. Why is it just now, you know? And there's so many other new shows that came out last year and got some good ratings, but all of a sudden it's just Dragon Ball that gets nominated for Kids Choice Awards. That's what you told me. How come any other show didn't get nominated? You know? But I mean, congratulations to Dragon Ball Daima for being able to get nominated at Kids Choice Awards, even though I find it sketchy. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video.